Welcome to the master, guys. We are finally back again for another reaction on the one and only Mystelics reaction, guys. Big up the greatest YouTube family out there large from the Caribbean, and of course Dominica. Big up all this time one time for them finally tuning into this year reaction video, the Mystelics family. One time, guys. And of course, Dominica out there, big up all yourself as well for definitely tuning in to this year reaction video, guys. Mystelics family, you already know what to do. Click the thumbs up button. Black out, make that shake, man. Holla shake. Well, it's not so shaking, but you understand, guys. Shake that thumbs up button by clicking it. I would appreciate that right there. And of course, don't come out there if you have not done so. Definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification, guys. And don't forget, guys, when you click the subscribe button, you click the bell. You have to click all, and you'll be pretty much notified when I drop my videos right there and then. What is taking place in Dominica, guys? Actually, I have another video to show, but then I have another one to also show as well. I'm trying to find one particular clip that will make that video make perfect sense. Because sometimes you have to go a little in depth, brothers and sisters, and I'm trying to get in depth with you guys for what is taking place in Dominica. It's quite disturbing and asinine to begin with in the first place, right there, guys. But of course, we have something taking place in the CALIBISHIE region, for which I'll post this link in the video description so you guys can check out the full thing uninterrupted. But we gotta check the vibrations to see what is going on. We see the little people, we see a number of persons having placards and what have you. We see a girl with her. We'll check it out, man.
Heavenly Father, thank you for this day that you have made.
Amen, sister.
You demolish it in the mighty name of Jesus. Our school for coming forth, demolish it in the mighty name of Jesus. Go before that, open the way. Whatsoever is hindering our school for coming forth, demolish it in the mighty name of Jesus.
It is interesting. Previously, based on what was the little clipping that was right there, guys, it's interesting that it was looking like she was saying to demolish the school, but she's saying anything that is hindering the the elevation or the making of the brand new school, to wipe it out, demolish it, remove it in the name of the Most High Jah. Over gyro right there. So it's interesting how people put clips. So you have to be careful sometimes to get a full scope of it.
And we call it forth in your name. It has to come, Father. This is a need. Amen, and we put in our foot down because the children are the future of tomorrow. They are the
anyways, let's continue. So what we are fed up with words. What? Of what? Of comfort. We want to see action. I have been saying this from time. I have been saying this for billions of years. Not exactly that. But for billions of years, I've been saying this, guys. For a number of years. For those of you who want to take my words and say, I've been saying this for a few years, guys. That there's a lot of talking going on, but not action. They're saying, this is not pie in the sky promises. And if you listen to the Prime Minister of Dominica, SKERRIT, he says a lot of things. He says nice things that do not add up. This is why you guys need to tune into the next video, which I was going to put first and then put another video. But that will have to come in sequence, brothers and sisters, because I say it's only 2 videos I drop in maximum. I don't want to bombard you guys with videos. You know, some of all you might say, but basically, boy, too much. I have to take it in. I have to soak it. So, with all I said right there are a lot of people are talking action. They are talking words, but there's no action to match the words that they are speaking, which is hypocrisy, because you are telling the people nice things to make them think that you're going to do something when that is not the case. This is why we are actually here today.
And in a little bit, we will have...
What else is there? Enough is enough. We need our...
President and
our new school. What next? We need... What? We need respect. We deserve our school. Look, they talk about Labour Party outside. I don't know what the other one's saying, but okay. We want our school now, not tomorrow. What is that person saying? What is that?
Good morning.
Where the HD quality now? What is it now, boy? Okay, Papa.
Sir.
Good morning.
And how are you doing this morning?
I don't do well now because you got HIV.
And just tell us why you invited Emu News here today.
Because the Ministry of Education, they have been misleading us and fooling us for too long.
I showed some course what he wanted to say. You know? They have been effing around. I showed something like that, as you can see.
They came to us in September when school was about to open. They pleaded with us and asked us to give them a chance, give our children 1 term in Route 40. Now they're coming back to us on Friday and tell us A whole set of Oshoni say we're going back with 40 again in January. Our children are not comfortable. Look at this hand. Watch her hand, she can write. Flushing that little child head in the toilet. Go for it.
What? The little one head was in the toilet. What bullying not going on there, man?
Yeah. Huh? The teachers and all are seeing the grades of our children dropping.
But you know what the Prime Minister doing though? He taking money. I heard it's $23 million this election he's using for his campaign. He out there campaigning though. And then he come in and tell the people who are supposed to elect him to do things for them. He telling them, no, I want to call election so I can get another 5 years to do things for all you and say nice things, you know. But look right there in your face. Messy, look thing. Right in your face. You're talking about building school for which you never build the school. You think part of that $23 million couldn't build this school back? Take $1 million and build this school back? You think that couldn't happen? Or the ministers of government are literally having money there, putting it aside for themselves to use so they can maintain power. I mean, isn't that evident there? No? All right.
The attitudes changing for the negative. Our children are not comfortable in Woodford Hill. Yes, we understand that the school that you promised to build cannot come overnight, but find somewhere in CALIBISHIE to put our children.
But if they started last time and took some of the money that they want to use the campaign funds for, I heard that they're paying people to come and run. How we running in Dominica then, boss? How we running in Dominica there, boy? Anyways, if you guys want this video uninterrupted, the link will be in the video description below so you guys can check it out. But I find it interesting. They are paying candidates to run for them instead of the people voting who they want to represent them in each constituency, which is a red flag to begin with. And when things do not happen in the community, who do you blame? You try to say, hey, let me go to my PAREP. But your PAREP wasn't put there by you. The Prime Minister put your PAREP there for him, and then you have to vote him in because he's on. Boy, hey.
We're not going back Woodford Hill in January. No. Period.
Okay, so before we continue, just give us a little backdrop as to, you mentioned, first of all, like when did the school get damaged? What is wrong with the school? Is it a new school you all have to get, or okay, just give us a little
First, for me to tell you about that school, we might need to get Lennox Horn Church because that school.
Okay, let's continue.
That's a big school by the market, by the bayside over there. It's not today they promising us on this school.
The Catholic Church was once located in the primary school when the earthquake
when it passed.
Look at Catholic Church build.
And we still don't get our school yet.
So you all
They're taking the money to do campaign, and I bet you some of them people that will still say that the PM is doing them well. Something wrong with humans, boss.
need a new school.
We need a new school, but in the meantime, find somewhere to put our children in CALIBISHIE.
Okay, so
We understand that we hear they talk about the new school in the pipeline, in the budget. Yes, we agree. But we're not going back to Woodford Hill in January.
So, a week before school started, you all were told that
We'll be going to Woodford Hill for one term. One term. A lot of us parents were not in agreement with that. But then we decided and we agreed, okay, let's give them a chance. But the chance expire.
So has anything been done?
Not a stone, not a grain of sand, nothing they have brought to the site where they proposed to put the car.
But guess what they'll do now? They'll come in CALIBISHIE and tell you guys nice things. As if you haven't heard these things the 3 previous elections before. Them come in and tell you nice things. All you doesn't think, all you not thinking properly.
Yeah.
Not on your side, but they propose to put the children at that site until we get to school. Because we have the village council, a resource center at the top of CALIBISHIE where they are going to put a top part to it so that the children could be housed there until the school is built. I was one of the parents who begged and pleaded at the meeting in August. It was August 29th.
Okay.
That we should give the Ministry of Education, entrust it to them, give them the benefit of the doubt.
First of all, who is the Minister of Education? Joan Hilaire. Not the same drone that I was talking about Pampalam, no. Or you'll have to shake all your Pampalam. Not the same education minister that says some of all you have to go and shake all your Pampalam and then try to blame teacher Erin and say she heft from teacher Erin. That is you got to see that country there.
It will work because parents were saying they don't think it will work and they don't want it. And I begged and parents did agree.
And look at where all you be.
No, you're coming back to us with this telling us that there is no possibility for January because nothing has been started.
Because they're taking the money. Oh my God. They're taking the money to do their bidding, not your bidding. The Prime Minister is out there. No, look at all you out there, you know. This is today. The Prime Minister is out there with the monies that can be used to help you. The Prime Minister is out there with $64,000 coming to him for him to stay in a mansion while he's building another one. $64,000. $64,000 per month. Some of all, you're not even making half of that in the year. But he's making it to stay on top of his salary. Then he's taking campaign finances that could actually be used. When election should not even have been called. No, it should have been called in 2025. That is where it's constitutionally due. The man is not taking campaign finances to do his campaign. When you are complaining about the Prime Minister them not doing things that they're supposed to be doing for you, which you have elected them to do. Interesting stuff.
This is not about, it's not political, it's not anything.
It is politics. What are you talking about, my girl? It's policies put in place. Policies equals to politics. You may be talking about partisan. There's a difference between partisan politics and politics. This is politics. The very clothes you are allowed to wear instead of wearing a robe, that is politics. The very pants, the very reason why this guy is there is politics. He's allowed to come in. The very reason you are there to wear red on your head is politics. The reason why you're speaking about the very school for which the Prime Minister them are solely dutied to definitely put in place. This is politics. Are you talking about this is not politics? I think a lot of people don't know what politics is, you know. I don't think people understand what politics is. That is politics, my girl. And the reason why they are able to do this because you guys are allowing them to do it, claiming it's not politics. You are bamboozling your own self.
It's for the need of our children.
That is politics.
To come, and it's very disrespectful. Sometimes we tend to blame the head, but I don't see it as a problem as the head.
Lady, it is the head. That is the problem. The very Prime Minister talking about people not doing things in society. He's the head of it. And if it is happening, it's because he chose for it to happen. Listen to the next video I have today, guys. I have that in. The Prime Minister is blaming his people and saying his people. Next thing, he was blaming himself. So if he was blaming himself and now he's making another thing and the same thing happened from 2019 to now, it is his fault. It is the Prime Minister. Listen to the next video coming through later on today.
The Prime Minister just reset, and I think we need some reset in certain ministries because I think certain persons are too laid back.
Sister, you can have all the reset you want if you have the same head. The same head. Look, Thompson, them just look. UWP just changed the leadership after Lennox decided, hey, okay, he has been there for a while. The people have spoken. There's offset and whatnot. Best I stepped down. He resigned to give somebody else a chance. Thompson is now the leader of the United Workers' Party. You have to do a reaction on that. Maybe tomorrow or sometime. We'll see. Because that is one of the videos I had to drop today. Oh, God have mercy.
And complacent. When they're supposed to do what they have to do,
They're doing it.
they are not doing it. And then it looks bad at the leader. But
What? But it's the leader's fault. If you go to war, if you're on a boat, sorry, let me not even go too far. If you're on a boat and the captain is the one steering the ship and the people, some of the people are not doing this stuff there, the captain is supposed to hold these people responsible or he's supposed to fire them. But if the captain himself is not doing his job And then when every election comes, he's then saying to the people, I tell you, I mean, these things is so easy to understand. The man is the one leading the flock. His people are supposed to do things. He's only coming back to you, not when he didn't tell them to do things right, you know, during the tenure. He's coming every election to then blame the other people for not doing their job while the 5 years passing.
It's not political. We are not political here. We are peaceful.
Lady, you political, even if you say you're not political. This is a political reasoning right there. They're not building your schools for which you pay taxes to do. And they're not doing it. They tell you that they're going to do it. They're not doing it. They're giving you excuse after excuse. While the Prime Minister is taking monies upon monies to do things for himself. And you're wondering why you don't get your school, or you get all your school yet, or your school don't start yet. Or they don't put all in a place. They tell you they're going to put all you. Pie in the sky promises. The Prime Minister himself, we learned that phrase from. Well, I learned it from him. Pie in the sky promises that are not being met. He's the Minister of Finance, you know. So regardless of whoever coming in, he's the Minister of Finance. And if he's the Minister of Finance, he's supposed to say, okay, I allocate this to start building this school, or to put the other house on top, or wherever building you say they're supposed to put the house, so that they can house the little ones before the school comes. Not a block, not a stone has been moved. But he's taking $64,000 on himself, plus his salary, plus building new mansion and all kind of thing. But all you they come, wait, still all you get school.
We are just
It's comic. You're right. It's a comic central out there.
asking for some respect.
Sister, respect is not given, you know. Respect is earned. If you're constantly protecting the very people who are keeping you oppressed, you expect them to respect you? Sister, you have another thing coming.
It was brought onto us just like that, and we agreed, but then now our children are being bullied. Our
Head in toilet, we boy.
students' grades are dropping. We will promise that the feeding program would be there. They would be getting lunch. All of a sudden, no lunch.
3 weeks now.
And we just find everything is just being
down.
It's not everything dropping. It has been the same all through. It has been the same all through. Just like when they're killing time. They make excuses. They tell you, okay, they make excuses so you can calm down and chill for now. Then when the time is up, they come back and they make another excuse for you so you can calm you down again. Next thing, you give you a time frame and they say, okay, that time frame, they come and say, oh, not a nice excuse they make in. So they keep making nice excuses for you back to back to back while they're drawing money on you. Boy, you mad.
It's just a mess. So we are calling, we are begging, we are pleading that somebody from some heights come to us and give us a solution, because we have lost all hope and trust in the personnel from the Ministry of Education.
Of course, Johnny Leada is the Minister of Education, and guess what? She vying again to come back for the next election. Boy, we go to that place there. What have Johnny Leada done for the elevation of the Ministry of Education, guys? For the capacitorial of the education ministerial capacity in Dominica? What has she done?
Not be going back
So I
to
must
school
ask
until
you,
then.
yes, I must ask you,
And
what is the plan? Because I know right now the children are reviewing 4 exams.
will not be doing
How long
We
do
will not
you
do
plan
exams.
to be here?
Oh, so they're not going to be doing exams. Okay, Shredder.
are not performing well.
But before you say colleague Shredder, she can have the mask like Shredder and thing, and you know the kind of thing that Shredder had there. That's what it kind of reminds me of. Anyway.
As far
Going
as to go and do an exam
Yeah,
where they
going
do
back.
not understand what they are learning during.
Okay, they're not doing it. Let's see where we can go ahead. Let's okay, what?
Back, right?
Yes, coach.
Hey, when
Yes,
I
coach.
give all the sign, all you agree with me, right?
Yeah.
All you have my back, right?
Yes, coach.
I have all your back, right?
Yes, coach.
I'm not going to stand for that. All you have to fix that problem. All you like to lie to people and tell people about things coming and nothing doesn't come. Grades dropping, parents telling me players cannot play. Yo, World Cup coming to us next. Look who that have to be there. 16 and 17-year-olds scoring goals in the World Cup. Look them.
Very good.
You understand? I'm giving them balls there to bring grades. I'm giving them balls there. Have their balls there training. Where Tikwan? Tikwan, where him? Let me see you. Where him? Where him? They was just telling me, look him. He get his ball right now. As school finish, home. My ball and me. You understand? The boy have a dream. Why only talent fed up kill people dream in that country?
Hey! Are they fed up? Definitely not. Because they come back to do the very same thing. And you have a set of people going around. Well, then again, they pay a lot of them, guys. They pay a lot of them people making their money, them truckers you see in there. It's not for free they're doing it. Walk with your snack. It's not for free they're doing it. They come in there. And they get money for them to make it seem as if, you know, great things. And they bring the big trucks and stuff to bring the youth to come and dance and dress in your red shirt, man. And they come in and say, oh, they support us. When they come for the rum and the party, don't make these things fool all you, eh? Don't make them fool all you. But Uncle said the right thing. All you do tat kill dreams in Dominica. I think I'll title this video that way. I think there's something. Oh, that is a beautiful. Let me repeat that for Uncle.
He get his ball right now. As school finish, home. My ball and me.
Practice.
You understand? The boy have a dream. Why only talent fed up kill people dream in that country and make people turn? We're not to block the road. I will block the road. Yo, my children, that there. I just come out work. I tired. I sleep in. They eat my breakfast. Yo, I will teach them if I have to teach them.
Yeah.
I will teach them if I have to teach them. I'm tutoring some of them already. You understand? Fix all yourself. Every time it's the same thing.
And it's going to continue. You see, like I mentioned a while ago, you have this same head change in the body. And the head not holding the body accountable only when there's election time. He come in and say, oh, this person not good, that person, blah, blah, blah. When during the 5 years, he said nothing at all. Nothing, absolutely nothing. Well, the only person who just give blows is Ian, and Ian taking his blows quietly. But that is it. And then when election comes now, you want to say, oh, he change up the body so that the body can get a new team, have the same head to do the same thing over and over. He said that the same thing he said in this election. He said it last election. The same exact thing the man said about firing people. He said that last election. He said that in 2014. He come and say it again for all you. Okay, continue. Things going to happen. Yes.
Every time it's the same thing. I'm fed up bluff people cheering. I had a whole football team in Kenfield. I had to watch all my players go from watching me and coach to Jordan to even passing their joint for me. I fed up before you.
Man, go from playing football. So when you have something to actually do for themselves, playing football, getting themselves, you know, some activities. They was even trying to pass the joint for the coach. So man moved from being active to smoking the herb. Trying to get wise.
You, it's not the first group of young people I have. All you doing that rubbish. It's about time all you stop disrespecting them children. And stop waking people up in their bed at 2 o'clock in the morning. You check me. We need our school. All you want us to help all you break it down. All you want us to help all you break it down. We will break it down. But if we start to break it in the road we put in it. In the road we put in it.
I like Mr. You can see passionate. It's not them Vicky nonsense. They come in and talk on stage as if we didn't hear you say that how much years ago. What the airport now? You remember when they call elections? You know what happened the next day? They send some boys to go and clear the very... But we good in that country. They send people to make it seem international airport is coming. They send them boys to go and clear the bush that grow on the very thing that they cleared already. Bush grow. Yeah.
All you have to do them children better than that. How are we supposed to discipline them? How are we supposed to discipline them when their word, your word, don't mean nothing?
Oh, church.
Why their word have to be?
Yes, sir.
When they watch all you, they're supposed to respect all you.
Yes, sir.
Since August, when this...
Oh, you mad.
We November, we...
Bro, don't get heart attack, they know. Oi. Yes, since August, we November, we... Not a stone move. But they coming back with elections on your back for you to vote them in. Okay.
It was summer way, independence pass we, children all you lying to we. All you believe is the parents all you hurting.
And when the children see all you lying, and they say, wait, our Prime Minister lying for us, and Mommy tell me I must speak the truth at all times. And the Prime Minister is lying to all you constantly. What do you think is going to happen? I made a song called Think Again. And in that very song, I said, how do you expect the next generation to become good, positive citizens when our very leaders are literally lying to us, boy? That a mistake, no? That was a song I wrote in like 2013, before the next general election. Same exact vibes is happening. They have been lying for this long. Oh, 9 years past, they have still been lying to you. Okay, wait still.
The children.
Them children all you hurting me. Them children not come in. I even making lunch for them when they come out school so they can come and watch football with me. But they cannot play because their grades so good.
Yep.
But not to sit down after that, eh?
Good morning. I can say enough is enough. We had enough of that. It's not 2 years, it's not 3 years, it's not even 10 years. We have been promised a school in CALIBISHIE, and for the Ministry of Education to come on days before school and just shove this decision down our throat.
Because they expect us to just take it. I mean, that is how Dominica tends to work. They come and say things and we say, okay, I remember a very friend of mine told me that, hey, Labour Party finally have a chance to come and redeem themselves. You go and vote them again. You go and vote them. They have a chance to redeem themselves when they won the next general election. Look, they come back again. Have they redeemed themselves or have things gotten worse? I mean, it's time for the human beings to wake up from the subconscious blockage that they have somewhere, because their conscious mind is not operating at all. They are awake, but they are asleep. It's time for you to wake up. Enough is enough. We said that last time. The nurses have protest, police, everybody, non-Dominica, the little ones, they are back again. They have protested before, and now they are back again on the streets protesting. This time they want a school, and our Prime Minister is constantly taking money from Dominicans for him to live nice in a comfortable mansion, for which I did a video yesterday. I'll post that in the description below. Guys, I'll post, like I said, this link is in the description. I finish here. I'm sure it's the same thing they're going to say over and over, but it's important for us to wake up. Let me see if I can move on, lady. They will check you later and thing.
This is the condition. Class.
So it's on, not say the metal seems like it's broken up or something.
This little piece that looking like the main building used to be.
Why is she showing
And
the
it was
bush?
demolished before Maria.
This building cannot be fixed.
No, it is beyond repair.
It's beyond repair.
It is
That's what
beyond
they said.
repair. Yes.
Okay.
They have to break it down.
You cannot build no school there no more.
It is beyond repair.
I've been here for
China that build that, man. Chinese that build that.
X amount of years. I went to school here. I'm 40 years now. My first son is 23 years. And we've been hearing about that school for so long. Enough is enough. We need our school.
The children, that's where they used to be. But it was demolished.
Discipline.
After they demolished it, they built 2 core houses over there. It was destroyed for Maria. This is the condition of our washroom here. You read that this place it can no longer house our children. We from the Ministry of Education. It is way too long. Do something for us.
Okay, so I have another question I experienced.
And you think I feel sorry for Dominicans, boss? Guys, that video will be in the description below, so you guys can definitely check it out. You think I feel sorry? Because some of these same people, just like the lady I was talking to earlier, she trying to protect. She say, not the head. Not the head. Trying to protect. Well, keep protecting now. And see how well it gets you. Like I said, respect is earned, not given. And if somebody cannot respect you, what you think they'll do? They'll take advantage of you, of course. It's clearly that they don't respect none of all you there. but only come in and protest now. Okay? Guys, if you understand this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you want to see more, definitely subscribe and turn on the post notification. Make sure that you stay tuned for not part 2, but for the second video of this year reaction video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Boom bang.